man?
It's good. Just fun to be back out there. Whenever you get hurt in the NFL, it's not fun. Not really. I don't want to say you're not a part of the team, but just one of those periods of time where you're kind of away from certain stuff. And believe it or not, I enjoy doing this. So it's kind of just annoying when you're not doing what you want to do. So it makes me a lot happier just to be out there and be able to contribute.
How tough was it to watch your guys battle? Guys got hurt. Offense was struggling a little bit, but how tough is it to just be witnessing all that?
Yeah, we definitely had our bumps and bruises and things not go our way a couple times through the first half, whatever, getting the bye. But it's like watching your brother get beat up and you can't get in there for a sucker punch. So it's kind of like that. So just sucks being out, but just got to get healthy and get to this point. So glad I'll be out there Sunday and I'll be able to help us hopefully get this done.
It's hard enough, I think, for people who aren't as invested and involved, but still appreciate the team, to watch a game that maybe isn't going as well. How did you deal with that? Did you have any sort of coping mechanisms in terms of watching in real time?
Yeah, I just try to help as much as I can. Whether it was Coleman in there or Jeremiah, just try to do everything I can to help them and help the communication of the game plan that week, and just be in the room for them. They've been there for me to help me, and I just want them to do as best as they can. So
David said you guys checked on each other when he was also out that week. Obviously, he's dealing with some stuff now.
Yeah.
But what did that mean to you that he's also going through it? You guys are checking on each other.
Yeah, it's just something that guys go through, and it's not, like I said, not fun, and it's easier. Misery loves company, I guess is the quote, but just nice. Kind of working through stuff together, and someone's there to help pick you up, and you can kind of feed off each other. So.
Brian, would it be a little bit of an adjustment for you with two different guards next to you?
Yeah, I mean, I've never played next to Ode, but I've been around him for 6 weeks now, and know him well enough and know what he's about, and we've had a couple days out there, and you kind of forget what it's like playing next to different guys. But we adjust quickly. We got the stuff down, and we'll be ready to roll. So.
How would you describe the chemistry between the O-line right now?
It's good. I've just been kind of waiting to get back there, and this is really my second day being out there, so I'm still taking in stuff too, kind of figuring out where we're at. But I think we're in a good spot. 3-3 off the bye. Guys are coming back, getting healthy. No one's obviously satisfied with where we're at. Guys are still hungry, want to get better, and we got a lot of football left to play, and a lot of stuff we can still prove and go out and do. So a lot of opportunity.
What kind of challenge is that for you to come back against the 49ers, who have such a strong pass rush, especially at the middle?
They're obviously one of the better defenses in the NFL, if not the best, and I have a lot of respect for those guys. But we play them twice a year. We know who they are. We're not scared of them. They're not scared of us, obviously. But it's going to be a fight, and that's what those games are. And just looking forward to it. So.
Right after the injury, was this the week you guys were targeting to come back?
Kind of up in the air. I've been dealing with this for a while. Probably started in, let's say, March or April, and it's just loose bodies. So some guys deal with it differently, and I was hoping that it would go down and kind of get away. And you guys, I wasn't really active in OTAs and training camp as much as I wanted to be, and finally got the swelling down. And then it's Wednesday morning, and we're playing Buffalo the next day, and I'm getting 50 cc's drained out of my knee. It's kind of a uncomfortable feeling going out there with 1.5 legs. So I feel better now than I felt going into last year. So I'm pretty happy. That sucks that it happened when it did, and I had to miss the time that I did. But I feel better than when I feel like it's 2019 again. So it's nice to have a new knee and just have confidence in that.
This is a really probably uneducated question, but when they're draining the knee, are they taking the bodies with it, or is it something that?
I'm kind of uneducated on that too. It just looks like a yellow fluid. There's nothing really to it, but it takes a while for your knee to catch up. Like, you get your knee drained, it's not stable for a couple days and solidify on whatever fluid's in there. So it's kind of an annoying process and something you don't want to always do because you don't know how you're going to respond to taking stuff out. So just glad it's out of there, and I haven't been getting any fluid lately, so I've been feeling good and moving good.
Up until that point, what was that process like for you as far as like, trying to avoid the procedure, I'm sure, as long as you could and just give it rest, and then ultimately having to do that?
Yeah, you guys know I've spent more time out here than I'd like, and it's pretty annoying, having to deal with something that is kind of getting in the way of your livelihood, happiness, like that. So just nice to kind of get it behind me and not have to worry about go home and sit in a game ready for, I think, again, Wednesday before Buffalo. I don't think I got out of the game ready until I left to go to the hotel. So it was just kind of the breaking point where I had enough and need to do something to fix it. So.
Brian, when some of your teammates, a lot of your teammates actually say that when you're in there, there's like a certain tenacity, there's a certain energy that you bring. First of all, is that something you take as a point of pride? And second of all, knowing that you'll get an opportunity to do that, but also give it everything you got with a healthy leg, what does that mean to you?
Yeah, I think I definitely help set the tone for our offensive line. I think that's a role that I have to do in order for us to be successful, and I can feel that when I communicate. Not to knock anybody, but I know this offense pretty well, and I've been here for a while, and I'm just comfortable with whoever's out there. I can direct traffic and get guys in the right spots, and it's just a good feeling that I think gives other guys confidence, and to the toughness. When you're 6'1" and 300 pounds, they say big guys have to prove they can't play, little guys have to prove they can. So go beat a couple guys up who you're not supposed to. People will start paying attention. So.